Hey, it's MK, and for the month of November, we are doing a Grateful series. So this is the series where we get to make a layout for what we are grateful for. And today we are grateful for our creative outlet. I have this cut file that I designed for a kit club, and I already backed it and made it looking fabulous. I also have this packaging left over from a gift from Janet. Thank you, Janet. And of course, some stringamathingies also from that same gift. Here is the photo that I will be scrapping today. I almost said lifting. Nope. I also have this border that is for Creative Memories. And it has these moose on it, but I do plan on covering those up because my border has horses in it. I have some Dottie About Flair. That made sense. But I cannot wait to use this flare, and I have tried it out and auditioned it on several layouts, so I'm hoping to put a few on this layout at least. And then inside this little cute bag, I have a few little goodies. Now this kit is actually from the Redefine Creative shop. It is from the special shop that is for Kit Club members only. And so you get this great wooden escape word and then a few of the definition pieces by Heidi Swapp, a cute little mix of stuff by Christina herself. So a little charm of a compass charm and geotags and some corduroy hearts, I think. Two little tickets that I thought were kind of cool. And then also, this is the background piece that I have picked out, but I decided that instead of just showing you one piece, I was going to show you all the pieces that are in this kit. Now, this kit is from July 2021, and like I said, she pre-makes all of these kits, so that way you don't have to wait on a custom kit, which can get a little bit lingering at the times. Because she's trying to customize it per person. So she makes up all these kits for instant gratification, which I think is much, much better. Now, all of these things I'm getting ready to show you guys are all from the Heidi Swapp Carefree line, which until about maybe 4 papers in, I didn't know that. I had no clue, you guys. I just thought that the kit was kind of cool. I liked the colors and things like that. And Christina also put in this fabulous cut file that I'm not sure when I'll use it, but hey, I have it. So here I'm going to show you guys that it is the Carefree because I don't make the connection until about the 4th time showing you that they're all Heidi Swapp Carefree papers. I just don't grasp that concept. I'm a little slow, just to let you know. So I do love the color tone. It's not so in your face, bright colors and whatnot. They're a little bit more on the, I don't know, what is the word? Like, I don't want to say neutral, but natural would be a better word, where it's colorful, but it's a little bit easier for me to use because it's more on a natural feel. So just flipping through, and then here is the only one-off paper that was in this kit. It is actually, there's 2 one-off papers, if that makes sense. This is a P13 from Till We Meet Again. These gorgeous florals and whatnot, and then a whole bunch of doors are on the other side, or shutters. And then you've got this Dear Lizzie holographic, kind of, sort of, not quite navy. I'm not sure, but it does match the blue that is in my layout that I plan on doing. So what I am doing, in a sense, is I wanted to mash up everything that I love all on one page. If that makes any sense. So I love scrapbooking the outdoors. So I picked a bunch of outdoor stuff. I love all of these rustic colors. So I definitely wanted this packaging to be on a layout. I love, astronomy and whatnot. So I've got my paintbrush and paint, I don't know, what is that, tube? My paint tube that has the astronomy pieces on it, the stars and the moon. I don't do hearts, but I thought that I was going to need an extra heart because I totally forgot to go grab my gears. So yeah, I definitely wanted to do that. And my title is going to be, it's going to be Creative Escape. I just haven't gone and gotten those alphas yet. I'm still kind of trying to figure it all out. I also realized that on this ticket that I tucked behind this, behind my photo, has a train on it. So I thought that's perfect too. So I put that ticket on there. Basically, it's just a mashup of everything that I love all on one layout. Honestly, it doesn't have to make any sense, especially when you're trying to be creative. I just wanted it to flow as if I was scrapbooking something else, like painting in, like I had a picture of me painting the scenery of this piece of paper, in a way. So I found this little vellum piece, and it says, make a beautiful life. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to switch the words around. So it says, make life beautiful, because I feel like that is exactly how I scrapbook. I scrapbook to make my life look interesting. Even though it's really not. I mean, we might seem like we do a whole lot, but honestly, I feel like it's pretty average. We go on vacations, once or twice a year. We enjoy life a lot. And so when we are out there and about, we definitely do make the most of it. And so it's like, I mean, how often are we going to get to do it? And we just never understood the point of holding on to things. We want to live in the now. And that's how me and my husband have always been, is, just live in the now and let's make the most of it. So this is where I realized that the train was on this ticket. So I thought, oh, I'll tuck it in just enough to where you can still see that train. And then I poked out that little bottle. I did leave it, I put it up a little bit higher than what I originally had it, because of the fact that with my title being 2 lines and the gap, I wanted the cluster around the photo to be a separate cluster than the one down below the border. But I fail miserably. It all ends up being one huge giant cluster on my page because I want it all. I definitely was excited to do this because I just was like, yay, I get to put everything I like on one layout. Oh my gosh, this is going to be fun. So I'm definitely going to use one of these flares to cover up the larger moose. And then I'm going to use this puffy heart to cover up the baby moose. However, I forgot where my glue dots were, and I used them in another place. So I had to go get them really quick. And while I did, I went ahead and I grabbed my gears. Now the gears are going to be fairly small. They're going to be kind of tucked in and not really visible because I don't really think that they go with the layout. However, they go with, my creativity and how I'm always talking about my brain working and all that other stuff. And it's the gears in my brain that go round that get it, that make things happen is, it's how I always say it's how my brain works. And that just makes me think of, the gears, not revolving. Is it revolving? I don't know. It's going around in my brain. So anyways, I wanted to twist this twine, which is a little bit thicker than my favoriteest twine in the whole wide world. But it was something that I wanted to use up. I did not want to just go get my favoriteest twine and then still have this twine hanging out. So because this twine came with the packaging of the zigzagged ribbon and leaves, they're actually embossed die cut leaves, which are gorgeous. It's a brand new die embossing folder thing combo in one that Janet had used to decorate my package. And I was like, oh my God, that is so stinking cute. It was so cute that I had to make my own while I was there at the retreat where she gave me this package. So that's where the gold leaf came from. Now I decided to rip her copper leaf off and I put my gold leaf because I don't have any of this really awesome sauce copper stuff that she used. But I did, however, have the gold. So I took one and I made it gold. And then I just put it behind one of her copper ones. And then I'm going to put the other copper one in a different spot. But I did want to kind of make it look like it was part of the original packaging and tied into with that's a full sentence, with the zigzagged ribbon. And so I was hoping that I could just kind of tuck it behind the knot and then have it come forward and then twist it around and really hide that zigzag, because I don't really like the zigzag, but I really liked what was going on using it. So it's like, I can't have my cake and eat it too, so I might as well just make the most of it. That's how it is. So I put that other leaf behind the word escape. For one, I kind of ripped it by taking it apart. And then for two, it gave me a really good nesting place for my other flare. And then I ended up actually using a third flare underneath the knot. And basically it was to help support that knot underneath the leaves. And so I thought, oh, that was absolutely perfect. And then I'm going to tuck a definition word underneath the knot as well. I also tucked, or not tucked, but added a few more things onto the other side of the photo, which I hadn't intended, but it was kind of sort of looking like I just stuck those there for no reason. So I wanted it to make it look like I really did mean to put things there. Now I need to find a home for this Make Life Beautiful saying that I have. And I thought, well, I'll just combine it after the word escape, which is what I really wanted to do. But then, like I said, this is starting to look like one huge giant cluster instead of three like I wanted. So let's go ahead and move it over to the left side of the photo, because of the fact that the left side of the photo is kind of sort of looking like it wasn't on purpose. It kind of looks like I'm forcing that side. So I need it to blend just a little bit. I also found these adorable little, felt clouds. And I thought, oh my gosh, little clouds with my moon and stars. I've got to do that. So that's a good idea. Kind of, maybe not really. I definitely did not want that cloud down below in the grass. But I thought, you know what? This is my imagination. And there can be clouds down in the grass. So I'm going to put one down in the grass. Plus, I really wanted it next to that moon. I almost covered up a portion of the moon, but I thought, nah, I really like it the way it is. So I'm going to go ahead and I found a dead spot on the photo where I could put my Making Life Beautiful little vellum piece, but the making part kind of sort of blended in with the shadow of my mug that I keep my blender brushes in. And so I had to I put glue on it and then I lifted it up to where my vellum turned white, and then I stuck it back down. It's just a real quick lift and stick type thing, to where it just kind of, scratched the vellum, if that makes any sense, is all I basically did. And then that way, when I stuck it back down, the word making was a little bit more visible. So now I'm just trying to decide how I want to tie in the zigzagged ribbon and the twine up at the top. And I just decided to make a knot and double up the ribbon or the twine. Nothing special, nothing at all. So I just wanted to kind of sort of have a diagonal decoration going on my page. And lastly, I'm going to add a little bit of gold sequins going around, because I have the gold in the leaves, or I should say the metallics in the leaves. They're not all gold. And then of course, when I was putting them away, I noticed that I had gear sequins left over from another little kit that I got these from. I cannot remember where, I apologize. So I am going to quickly put all of these gears in. And then I thought, oh my gosh, there's this dark blue that matches the other blue that I brought in from the paint tube and behind my photo. How perfect is that? So I'm going to add some blue in there. And then of course, there's some copper other sequins that are a different color copper, so might as well add that in too for a little bit more metallic. And I just really enjoy how this looks. I was debating about putting some up at the top where this little knot is at the top, and I thought, no, I like it kind of flapping in the wind like that. I just love how this ended up turning out and being able to put all the good things on just one layout and it still look cohesive. I mean, at first when I was pulling all this together, I thought, what am I doing? but I like it. So anyways, what is this about? This is about things that we are grateful for. We are going to be doing this all month long. Who is we? Oh, we is me and Janet again. We are getting together and collabing about what we are grateful for. So please be sure to check out her channel below in the description box. And I will see you guys all. Oh, by the way, I forgot. This will be every Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday instead of the other days that we did last month. Thank you so much for watching, and I will check y'all later. Bye.